Hello and welcome back to Bald Man Talking with me, Bobby Freeman, where we discuss the big burning issues of the day. And of course, the biggest, hottest burning issue of the day is, of course, this story about people who are threatening to storm Area 51. There's a guy called Matty Roberts, okay, he started off a Facebook group and basically encouraging people to descend upon Area 51, which if you don't know what Area 51 is, it's a military facility in the middle of the Nevada desert. I think that's pretty well known. I don't think I'm giving away any government secrets. Don't think the FBI are going to come for me quite yet. Well, I hope not. Anyway, so he's encouraged people to descend, but it was a bit of a joke, basically, to start with. He thought, you know, if you do it as a bit, maybe make his mates laugh or something like that. However, 2 million people have subscribed to the page now, and they're going to be turning up en masse, and they're, well, I don't know. Now, the government have responded to this, or Area 51 have responded to this, and they've said, the US Air Force stands ready to protect America and its assets. Bit of an American accent for you. I hope I haven't offended anyone there. Now, the thing that occurs to me here is, Area 51, okay, it's very, very secretive. It's been a secluded place that no one can go in since about the 1950s when they first built it. I think it was built to test spy planes, okay? Now then, the rumour is that there are aliens in there, okay? So let's assume for a second that this rumour is true, right, okay? Say there are aliens in there. These people are going to descend upon this facility. Now, however heavily armed it is, I doubt they're going to be able to fend off 2 million people. I mean, you must know, well, almost certainly some of you are going to get mown down for sure. But let's say you crash through the defences and you make it in there and you manage to get to the aliens, right? Have you ever thought, perhaps the reason this place is so secure and they haven't let anybody in is because maybe these aliens are fucking dangerous, okay? Maybe they... do I have to point it out to you? The movie Alien, the movie Aliens, the movie Independence Day. What if they're true? I wouldn't say based on true, but what if it turns out that was an accurate depiction of the aliens? People are going to get fucked up. People are going to get really badly hurt or killed. So why don't we just trust that the government know what they're doing? I know that's a bit of an out there theory, a bit of a sort of a provocative thing to say. Why don't we just think, if that place is that secure, there's something bloody dangerous in there. Let's leave it alone and not interfere with it. Because I think you're going to open a can of alien worms that, once opened, cannot be shut again. It'll all come out eventually. These things always do. In years to come, it'll come out at some point. So let's just let it come out naturally and safely at its own pace, okay? Just a bit of advice, just an idea. Let's see what Colin thinks of it, shall we? Colin, what do you think of that?
Kiss my ass.
Strong views from Colin. So another thing I want to talk about today is rats, okay? Now, I live in a development of apartments and we have trouble with rats. As you know, I live in London, it's a big city. Wherever there are people, there's usually rats, okay? But my neighbours are getting pretty wound up by this, and we've got a Facebook group, and they can always sort of moan on there saying, oh my God, this is disgusting. There's rats in the bin store, there's rats in the bushes, there's rats by here and there. I kind of think, right, I think the rats are getting a very bad press. Why does everyone... Let's just take a step back for a minute, okay? Let's have a look at the rats. They're a little furry creature, okay? About this big, maybe that big, but usually around sort of maybe like sort of 6-7 inches long, right? Little cute furry thing. They wander around, mind their own business, eat a bit of stuff, go home, sleep, not a problem, right? As long as the rats aren't bothering me, personally, they're not running around in my house. As long as they're running in my house, yeah, I'll kill the bastards, but don't get me wrong. But if they're just minding their own business, if they're around, as long as they can be there, but I can't see them or hear them, or see them just a couple of times, you know, honestly, it doesn't bother me. Look at pigeons, right? Okay. If you're walking down the street, say you're having a sandwich in one of those tables and chairs they put on the street outside of a little restaurant, you'd be having a little sandwich, a pigeon walks past, 2 or 3 pigeons walk past, you wouldn't bat an eyelid. Would not bat an eyelid. Totally normal, no one would freak out and no one would complain, okay? A rat walks past, people would go mad. They'd be screaming, shouting, people have been trying to kill the poor thing. Rats and pigeons are essentially the same. One's got feathers, one has fur. In fact, the pigeons can get places that the rats can't. They can fly up onto ledges, and what's worse, pigeons shit all over you. They shit all over the floor. I got shot on by a pigeon the other day. I was on the way to a job. It's ridiculous. So, I think if we're going to demonise anyone, we should be demonising the pigeons, not the rats. Some poor person one of my neighbours had been for a night out, right, a few weeks ago, because quite clear they'd overindulged because there was a large pile of vomit on the sidewalk outside my house, or the pavement as we call it over here. Now then, I saw that at 9 o'clock in the morning, right? By 11 o'clock, I saw a group of rats all gathered round having a little mini banquet, right? They were chowing down on that puke like there was no tomorrow, and they were loving it, right? They were all happy. Within a few minutes, the sick had gone, the puke had gone, and we've got a clean pavement, so they're helping out. They should be valued members of the community. I think it's about time we stop discriminating against the rat, okay? In fact, I think a lot of people in this country are ratist. There's a word for you, the word of 2019. People are ratist, and it needs to be stamped out. What do you think of that, Colin?
Kill the furry bastards.
Interesting words from Colin. So guys, that is another video of me talking about shit in my kitchen. If you like this, please don't forget to subscribe and press the like button so you don't miss any of my videos. And I will see you next time on Bald Man Talking, where I shall be Bobby Freeman. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.